This is the story of Tesla and how Elon Musk changed the auto industry forever. The automotive world was very predictable until a spaceman from Canada came along. In 2004, Elon Musk had an epiphany. He was driving his flashy new Mercedes and thought to himself, why not build an electric car? Not just any electric car, but one that could challenge the likes of... At the time, electric cars were clunky, ugly, and slow. But Elon was about to change all that. He invested $6.5 million into the struggling startup. He became CEO in 2008 after the company's founder and CEO, Martin Eberhard, stepped down. And Elon set to work creating the most desirable and fastest production electric car ever. The Roadster looked like a futuristic spaceship with its long, sleek body and sharp angles. It could accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 4 seconds and boasted a top speed of 125 miles per hour, making it faster than a Porsche 911 Turbo at the time. Elon wanted to make sure that Tesla was more than just a high-performance, eco-friendly car. He believed that every feature of the vehicle should be designed to save both the environment and customers money. For example, the Roadster didn't have any excess parts or features that weren't necessary for safety. And it used the same platform as the Lotus Elise, which saved Tesla millions in development costs. Tesla opened up pre-orders for the Roadster in 2006, and buyers were willing to pay $100,000 for the privilege. This gave the company enough money to get started building their first factory in San Carlos, California. After spending 3 years developing and testing the Roadster, Tesla was finally ready to produce the first 1,000 models. By 2012, they had delivered 2,400 Roadsters worldwide, even though this was a far cry from the 500,000 vehicles that traditional manufacturers produced annually. It was still a remarkable achievement for a small startup with limited resources. In spite of this success, Tesla's finances were in sharp decline by late 2011. They only had enough cash to stay alive for 6 months, and Elon was desperate for help. But no major automaker would invest in them because they were afraid of the competition. Only one man was willing to take a chance on Tesla. In May 2012, Elon met with a Saudi prince who was interested in investing in Tesla. The two quickly formed a bond over their shared love of technology and innovation, and the prince agreed to invest $50 million into the company. This gave Tesla the financial stability they needed to start developing their next model, the Model S. The Model S was a luxurious 4-door sedan with plenty of room for passengers and cargo. It also had a massive touchscreen for infotainment and autopilot capabilities that made it easier to drive long distances. Once again, Elon pushed the boundaries of what was possible with an electric car. The Model S could go from 0 to 60 in just 4.4 seconds and had a top speed of 130 miles per hour. Plus, it offered an impressive range of 265 miles on a single charge. Once again, Tesla relied on pre-orders to fund the development of the Model S, and potential customers were more than happy to pay the $70,000 price tag. This allowed Tesla to expand their operations and hire more employees. They even opened a new factory in Fremont, California, where they could produce up to 1,000 cars per week. By 2013, Tesla was delivering 20,000 Model SS per year, and the Model S became the best-selling plug-in car in the U.S. for 3 straight years. The success of the Model S gave Tesla the financial stability they needed to continue innovating. In 2015, Elon announced plans for a new affordable electric car called the Model 3. The Model 3 was designed to be a compact sedan with all the features of the Model S, but at a lower price point. Elon wanted to make sure that everyone could afford a Tesla, regardless of their income level. The base price for the Model 3 was set at $35,000, which was half the cost of the Model S. But there was a problem. Tesla was already struggling to meet demand for the Model S and X, and adding another model to their lineup seemed like it would stretch them too thin. But Elon was determined to make the Model 3 a reality. He assembled a team of the best engineers and designers and gave them one simple: build the best car possible. The team worked tirelessly for 2 years to develop the perfect vehicle. They experimented with different designs, materials, and technologies to create a car that was not only affordable, but also high performance and sustainable. The result was the Model 3, a sleek and stylish sedan that was unlike anything else on the market. Once again, Tesla relied on pre-orders to fund the development of the Model 3, and people were more than happy to pay $1,000 to reserve theirs. In fact, within 48 hours, Tesla had received over 400,000 pre-orders for the Model 3. This gave the company enough money to ramp up production and start delivering cars in 2017. But it wasn't easy. Tesla had to overcome numerous challenges, including a shortage of workers and materials, as well as regulatory hurdles. But Elon was determined to make the Model 3 a success, and he knew that the key to doing that was to keep innovating. One of the ways that Tesla's been able to keep innovating is by embracing new technologies. For example, the company has been using artificial intelligence to develop. This is a highly complex task that requires a lot of computing power, but AI has allowed Tesla to make significant progress in developing. Another way that Tesla's been able to keep innovating is by being customers. The company is always focused on providing its customers with the best possible experience. This means not only providing them with high-quality cars, but also making sure that they have a positive experience when they interact with Tesla. For example, Tesla has implemented a system for customer feedback that allows the company to respond to customer issues quickly and effectively. This has resulted in a customer satisfaction rate of over 95%. So how did Elon Musk change the auto industry? First off, he showed that electric cars can be cool. 4 decades before Elon entered the scene, electric cars were seen as the domain of tree-hugging hippies and wacky inventors. But Elon proved that you can make an electric car that's fast, fun, and desirable. The Model S and X are not just practical, they're downright luxurious. And the Model 3 and Y are proven to be just as popular with young adults as they are with older folks. Secondly, Elon forced the auto industry to take electric cars seriously. For years, automakers have been paying lip service to the idea of electric cars while pouring billions into developing new gas-powered engines. But now they're starting to invest heavily in electric cars. GM, for example, has committed to spending $35 billion on electric and autonomous vehicles through 2025. And Ford is investing $30 billion over the next 3 years. Finally, Elon is pushing the auto industry to innovate faster. The auto industry has always been slow to change. After all, a car is a complex machine, and any changes to its design can have serious consequences. But Elon isn't interested in playing by the old rules. He's constantly pushing Tesla to move faster, whether it's developing new technologies like autopilot or making changes to existing models like the Model 3. It remains to be seen what the future holds for Tesla and the auto industry as a whole. But one thing is clear. Elon has changed the auto industry forever. Now, here's something we haven't talked about yet. Elon's dream of colonizing Mars. You see, Elon doesn't just want to revolutionize the auto industry. He wants to revolutionize space travel. He believes that humanity is a spacefaring civilization and that we need to expand our presence beyond Earth. That's why he founded a company that's on a mission to make life multiple. SpaceX has developed reusable rockets that are capable of carrying large amounts of cargo and people into space. The company has also developed the Starship, a gigantic rocket that will be able to transport people and cargo to other planets. Mars Elon believes that we can establish a city on Mars by 2050. And he has already made significant progress toward that goal. But some people believe that Elon is crazy for even trying to do something like this. They say that it's impossible to colonize Mars and that the risks involved are just too great. But Elon doesn't let the haters get him down. He has got a clear vision for the future, and he is not going to let anything stand in his way. Will Elon succeed in colonizing Mars? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, he's already changed the world in so many ways. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you won't forget to leave us a like and subscribe so you won't miss any of our future videos.